The night before we leave for any major tournament, I come into the gym late and sit and think about how far we've came. I think about the guys and girls who've dedicated their lives to building what I believe will be a legacy. I remember when there were no mats, no students. I think about not being allowed to accept team trophies and watching kids freely walk around in the bullpen as I had to coach students winning world championships from the stands. But no matter how many people doubted, we believed. We trained every day, every second, believing that we will be the best. In 2020, we placed second at the Nogi Pans. The guys were so happy, they were all so proud, and I was happy for them. But deep down inside, I failed. I felt like I had let them down, like I had let myself down. Being the second best team in the world that day would probably be enough for most people. But it wasn't for me. I want the top spot. I want every person in the world that came from nothing to see and believe that no matter what, if you want something bad enough, you'll do whatever is necessary to make that dream a reality. You could probably ask every major Brazilian Jiu Jitsu team's leader what they think the chances of Pedigo submission fighting winning the adult team title in 2021 Pans are. I'd be willing to bet you not one of them would say we have a chance. You ask them Monday morning after the tournament though, I bet every single one of them have a different answer. We've done every single thing you could imagine to prepare. Our team has put in their time. The amount of support we have from all the teams and people out there like us, it's not something I can even put into words. Life has a way of picking certain people to represent certain groups. It's not something you really plan for, it just kind of happens. I think life has picked us to represent every person out there that has hope and dreams of building something from nothing. I believe this is our time. I believe this is the year we cement our name forever in Jiu Jitsu history.
You know, I feel like I've been in this spot for a while. You know, it's been a couple of years now that I've been with the crew, and there's a couple of majors every year. You know, you got Nogi Pans and Worlds and stuff, and when these come along, you only get a select amount of opportunities to win something like this, you know, and being with Heath from the first time I came through and seeing him like, he was working a full-time job and he didn't really have much, and every single day he'd be in that gym teaching. Every single day he'd spend the time with every one of those students and making sure that he could make them into something, you know, and we're at now 3 or 4 years later, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it, you know, and we've got Nogi Pans in a couple of weeks, and we basically just got off the training mat like an hour or two ago, you know, and we're tired and we're sore, and I look around the room and I see how hard everyone's working, you know, and like I talked about before, we may not think that we can beat those big guys, or we may not think that we're on that level, but the reality is that we're here, and it's something that we're gonna do, you know, and honestly, just thinking about the opportunity to solidify ourselves as one of the best teams in the world for Heath and for Pedigo submission fighting, and the crew and my friends and the family that we've built, it's absolutely incredible. You know, I'm getting emotional talking about it right now. I can't even think about seeing Heath standing up there with that trophy and having everyone looking at him and laughing, crying, and just really understanding that what he sacrificed and what we all sacrificed for him and for the dream and what we've created is actually happening. You know, I can't even think about it. It'd be fucking incredible.
Everyone on our team right now feels like the sharpest they've ever felt. I actually think, and I know I've heard Heath talk about it, that we might win the team trophy, like for the whole thing, with just our academy, which is unreal. We're gonna beat Gracie Baja, we're gonna beat Checkmat, we're gonna beat fucking Atos, like we're gonna beat all of them this time. I don't even think this has like ever been done where like one small affiliation or one small academy has just beaten everyone else, but we're gonna fucking do it. We've been working towards this for over a decade. I think this is the one that's gonna really happen at.
This is the job that lets me train full time. I work here as security. This is my junior year summer, going into my senior year, and basically I work from either 8:30 to 1 a.m. or 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. so I can train 7 days a week with the guys. I'm supposed to be training Jackson, but Jackson can't hang, and he's like knocked out in the back seat right now. Moving to PSF during COVID has helped me so much mentally, physically, and emotionally. Before I got here, I was like, I just wasn't in the right headspace, and when I got here, one of my first nights here, I was sleeping on the crash pad at the gym, and Heath like walked in. He was like, "You want to see something?" And he like opened up like the barrel. There's like a barrel of stuff, and there's 30 and 40 plus like worlds and pans medals there, all there. And I was like, "This is where I need to be." Like, this is how I'm gonna achieve everything. I'd love to win gold with the Nogi pans, but if I don't, and I can at least help Heath's dream come to fruition, I feel like I'm still winning. I'm still helping a legacy, and I'm helping Heath's dream that's been going on for 20 years.
This is something Heath has been trying to pull together for a long time. I think he said close to 30 years. And like I said, we've built this off of our own sacrifices. We've got people from all around the world who have left their families and their jobs just to be here for this one goal. I live in a fucking van, you know, right outside the gym. George does the same. Andrew lives in a box. It's crazy. People are sleeping on the mats, so if we win a gold medal as a team, it's gonna be fucking incredible.
Not just the jiu-jitsu that Heath has given everybody, but just changing people's lives and like helping everyone along the way. It's hard to give back to Heath. Like I usually can't even pay him back for tournaments and stuff. And like, thank you doesn't really feel like enough, but sometimes it's like the only thing you can really do. Man, if we could win that, that's the biggest thank you that we can give back, because, you know, money and all that don't matter. Like, being happy and doing it all, like doing it all together, that's the best way to thank him. Like, that's what I want to do. I've come a long way from sleeping on Tide pads and stealing soap out of the laundromat. This is the year we crack some fucking skulls.
Yeah, when I first got here, the team was actually leaving for the last year's Nogi pins. At the time, I didn't really know like what level that was. They were all like ready to go in war zone, like in war mode. After training with the guys for like 6-7 months, man, I got to see like what the work that they actually had put in for that. And like the team took second. So, you know, they came back and they were like, they weren't settled, like they weren't happy at all. I've been training wrestling at the highest levels my whole life, and now that I'm training jiu-jitsu, I'm starting to really, it's opening my eyes to like the level of, just the level that I'm at now. I'm actually like seeing my full potential. I'm not stressed all the time anymore about cutting weight or doing this or doing that, going to class. It's like now I can actually live and like do what I want. I'm in the best fucking shape I've ever been in my whole life. And I feel good. I'm thinking straight, and I'm just living clean, and it's just been all around incredible. I'm just happy. And I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't nervous. This is probably the most nervous I've ever fucking been before a tournament. I don't want to disappoint. I don't want to lose. So like, I got a lot riding on this, man. And I know that it's more than just me. Like, I'm doing this shit for Heath and the team. I know they took second last time, and like, we ain't taking second again. We're here to win this shit for Heath.
Growing up at the gym and in the gym life, Heath has kind of been like a second dad to me. So my junior year of high school, he let me move in and bunk with his 2 younger sons. And he practically treated me like a son. So, and he would never let me give back, even though really there wasn't much I could do. So me giving back was competing and training on the mats. He's been obsessed with this when he was a little kid, so I know how much this goal means to him. I'm gonna have that thought in my mind before every single fight, and this will be my way of showing gratitude for everything he's ever done for me.
And I go to work. I work in a feed mill and do a 10-hour day, and then I go straight to the gym and lift for 2 hours, throw in some cardio if I am cutting weight, it just depends. And then I head over to the gym downtown at Pedigo Submission Fighting, and I do 2.5 hours there. And then as soon as I leave, I go home, get her ready for bed, then wake up, do it all over again. And just having her, that's no excuse. I mean, you still have to put in the work every day, just like every other professional athlete. Honestly, having her, it's a blessing. It gives me the extra drive to put in more because I have to achieve more.
What would it mean to come in first?
Everything. So I was 14 years old when I started with Pedigo. Heath was a purple belt, and then Chad and Andrew were both white belts whenever I started. So to go from winning local Naga tournaments to potentially winning the biggest IBJJF tournament in the world, it would be incredible. It would literally mean everything to us.
mission is the 2021 Nogi Pans. The objective is to win the 2021 Nogi Pans. Last year we got second place. We missed by 3 first, okay? Especially you blue belts and purple belts. You have to step up, make things happen, all right? That's the mission. Let's go. Make sure you're there deep. Make sure you're deep. You see everybody looking? Everybody paying attention? Because there's a lot of you, many of us. You have to believe that you're going to win. I want to tell you a quick story. In 1960, a professor, chemist, he did an experiment. He had a mouse. He took a mouse, a rat, he put it inside the water. Okay? The rat could tread water. For how long before it drowned? 15 minutes. 15 minutes, it started to sink. The professor took him out, put him down, let him rest. When he put him back in the water, do you know how long he could swim? 60 hours. 60 hours the second time, because he had hope and he knew that sooner or later someone was going to pull him out of the water. Nobody has ever expected us to win. Now they know. Now they know we're here. Remember that when you're out there. Believe in yourself, believe in each other. If we have someone on the mat, I want 15 people over there. Be loud, be intimidating. Leave everything out there every time. Think about the rat. 60 hours the second time. When you think you can do 5 pull-ups, you get tired on the 4th one. You think you can do 20, you get tired on the 19th one. So believe that you're gonna win the entire time. The whole time. Believe that your teammates are gonna win. You're never out of the match until the fucking match is over. Today, we're gonna make history. No major team has ever won. Never. They've never won a major tournament. Today, we're gonna change that. We're gonna concrete our team and the legacy of Jiu Jitsu forever. Listen, there's a lot of us. People walk through the door. They come in 2s or 3s or 4s. We come in 50. Every mat. If anybody needs the list, all right? We can do this. We will do this. PSF on 3. 1, 2, 3. PSF! Let's go. Let's go.
We're gonna go out there and fucking, a lot of people like to close out the division with their teammates, but listen, we're gonna roll hard as fuck like we do every single day in the gym.
Every single day, it's nothing new.
We're only here for fucking the day. We're gonna try to get as many rolls in this fucking comp as we can. Okay. Teammate, non-teammate, it don't fucking matter.
Yeah. So status update. So all our adults, normal visions they're finished. Little Jacob, gold. Him and Tad fought in the finals. They both got to the finals, gold and silver. No closeouts with us. They have the match. We have them do the match. I don't want them later on feeling like, maybe they shouldn't have done it. So I think the best guy should win. So even though we're from the same team and they sleep in the same house, we had them fight it out. Marshall Roberts, man, MVP. He actually lost in the finals to Gino Morelli. They wrestled for Penn State. Close match. He did good. Killed it. Silver medal for Marshall at middle. And then next it was heavyweight. It was Sam Reiner. Sam Reiner, he got a bronze, and Michael Pixley dominated the division at heavyweight, submitted everybody, I believe, for gold, and Tristan Overig. Tristan was a gold medal in the super heavyweight division. We decided for the open division, we're gonna go with Jacob Borneman, lightweight, and Tristan Overig, super heavy. So that should start here about 5 o'clock. So at black belt, Andrew Wiltsey, lost in the finals to Jefferson, so silver medal for Andrew at the medium heavy division. See where we're at right now. We should be on top right now by a pretty good margin, I think. So, PSF's in first right now. The 38, Checkmat and Alliance are on our tail. So these are going to be the two teams we gonna battle it out with. So the opens are big. We got to hammer them out in the opens, and right now we're in first, but long way to go. So let's go. Hey! Get your punch. Hook. What's that? Hey, boy.
So we're coming up on the semifinals. Jacob Borneman and Tristan Overig are both in the semifinals, the open weight. So open weight is from rooster to ultra heavy. That means that everyone who medaled can all sign up for the open, and then that way you can see who the best person out of all the adult belts is. So Jacob Borneman's a lightweight, so it's a huge deal for him to be in there. One thing that I want to mention too is in our hometown, it's like when we post things, people don't realize how huge winning these tournaments are, being on the podium at a Pans and a Worlds, because our team is constantly up there, so they think it's just a normal thing, and it's like an everyday thing, like winning the regional baseball tournament or something like that. So I want to mention like Tad and little Jacob fighting for the finals, and that's just such a huge deal. And with both of these guys in the semis, they have a chance to compete for the first and the second place, and it's just such a huge deal, man. To even medal out of open, how long a team win first and second place in a major open like that. So it's a huge deal for us. It's the first time for us, and we're really excited. The guys, just like Tad and little Jacob, they'll have the match. We don't do any closeouts at our gym. Something that's happened with closeouts kind of in our sport, it's kind of fucked shit up when you got two guys from one team. Now they're putting them on both sides of the brackets, because a lot of these gyms won't actually have the fight and see who's the best. They use it to kind of cruise through. But at our gym, we fight for the medal, man. Can you imagine Tom and Terry Brands closing out the division together? That's what I used to always think to myself. So it's imperative that the guys have the match and see whoever deserves to have the first place should have the first place. There shouldn't be any gifts, and you should care more about your teammates and yourself than that. And I think it's important to hammer the match out and make sure that the person that deserves it has it. So hopefully we can get these guys in the finals and they can have the match. It'll be a first time for us and a really major thing in our team's our team's history. So we're super excited.
Tristan, surprise from Master Chad.
Master Hawkins.
Can we do it together?
So Tristan coming down with the open blue belt title. It's always been one of my I've always looked really forward as a coach to give a belt out on the podium. For the open division, we gave Andrew Woods, who got his black belt, on the podium at Nogi World. So Chad Hawkins and I giving Tristan his belt on the podium, it was incredible, surprise for him and for the guys. It was really exciting. And man, he last year he kind of shit the bed a little bit. We had high hopes for him, and he came and he didn't really come out. But this year, man, he just kind of dominated everybody, and his toughest match of the whole tournament was Jacob Borneman, teammate, in the finals. So, there's no questions at all that he was, ready for that promotion, man. And it was really badass for him to get it up on the podium, and everybody get to see that, and just that moment in time, looking back on that, and we having that on, as part of this documentary and this thing is really badass. So as a coach, for me, it was killer. Even as a fan, for me, it was badass. For Tristan, it was probably one of the most incredible things I'm sure he'll remember forever. So that was something thought was really amazing, and I've always wanted to do it. So,
but overall, bro, the day couldn't have been better. Holy shit, the day could have been. I mean, maybe a couple moves could have went a different way, but we're in a great spot for tomorrow. He's been trying to win this for 20 years, bro. We've never been this close. So hopefully it's this time.
If everything goes as planned tomorrow, PSF will be the reigning Pan champion. It's gonna be the best thing.
Everybody's gonna be PSF for life.
Brown and purple adult tomorrow, baby. Let's go.
For the 2021 Adult Male Pan Nogi Championship, in third place, Atos Jiu Jitsu. In second place, Check Matt. And in first place.
How long has Heath been obsessed with Jiu Jitsu?
Since he was probably 8th grade. Well, big time swimmers, the King City Flippers. He had a record, breaststroke. The guy was 27, and then he finally broke it, and he was there waiting for the person to break it. He did karate when he was like in 2nd grade. He got like 2 or 3 advanced belts, you know. He did basketball, baseball, bowling, big time bowler, bowled for years, every Saturday morning. Football, broke his finger in football freshman year. Wrestling. And then he got big time in this Jiu Jitsu. And so then he left all the other sports. I like it because it's new. I mean, you know, practically everyone's kids play baseball, basketball, where this is kind of a unique sport. Not many people around either aren't familiar with it. So that kind of makes it special, especially coming from a small town like Mount Vernon. But he should be proud because he started from really nothing, you know, training in the grass. They got a little building up there on the square in Mount Vernon was his first building. And he's just kind of really worked hard, put all his time in it. So he deserves it with all the other players.
She doesn't have a team. You like being a cameraman?
No, I don't.
It seems like you do. You got a lot of rap videos I've seen. I'll interview you from this side of the camera. Plug Walk. That's my favorite song. Plug Walk. Yeah, that's my shit. I play that shit back to back 100 times. Rich Kid. Cut that check for PSF, baby. That'd be tight. He got money to throw around, I bet. One watch could get us a nice flow mat and a building.
That's true.
We'd be charging $100 a month up there then.
We need a check from Panda though.
For real, because they getting it cheap. They getting the best jiu-jitsu in the world for cheap at the crib. Swear to God. Swear to God. Where'd he go? Where'd Caesar go? Look, right there. Catch Caesar coming in. That right there. That's why we got the best jiu-jitsu for the cheapest right there, because he at the crib with us. Quality jiu-jitsu training that we get without paying for his buzzsaw DVDs that are on BJJ Fanatics right now, and they're on the best-selling list, and they're on sale. Hurry up and buy. I don't need privates. I go with the guy every day. I don't gotta buy the video. I get it live action. And it works. You see that knee slice today? I shot a knee slice in there twice on oh boy. It works, man. You gotta get that foot to your butt and get it working. All right, man.
Day one results.
Day 1 results, 50 Pedigo submission fighting, and 2nd place has 28. 3rd place has 22, and it just goes lower and lower from there. So we got a pretty big jump on them. So tomorrow the purples, browns, got to come in hard and clinch and make it happen. Smash this out.
Badass day 1.
Badass day 1.
Hell yeah, bro.
Couldn't be better.
That's so sick.
Something to see here, goddammit.
You want it to be bar, boom, that's fine because you're in position.
Makes sense.
But
Huh.
I personally, I feel like if you want to heel hook.
So Catch is trying to explain something right now, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's literally just making shit up to look cool in front of everyone. It's ridiculous.
And then people open the knee line and chase the back, or they just clear it. I like just like.
I gotta stop that, man. I really do. I think you should.
When you speak English, I'll listen to you.
Stop teaching shit you don't know. Hey, can you make him, Alejandro? He's teaching shit he doesn't know, bro. Why are you putting a gi on? It's Nogi pants.
It's right, you little fucker.
They go backside and they go. Eddie goes from the bottom of it.
Show your good stings.
I let this motherfucker and Alejandro cut me in line.
What I was gonna shit in my hand and then put it in the sink?
I was fucking prairie dogging before I got in there. You should thank me.
Turtlenecking? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alejandro thanked me as soon as he got out. Not you.
I did.
I think we're gonna win. Wait, are you videotaping?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna win. The whole thing.
Dude, right now it's 50-38. Wait, no, 50-28.
If we lose, I'll shave my head bald.
Oh, on video. Oh, no, I can't say that.
You don't have confidence in your team, bro?
All right.
If we lose, we'll shave our heads bald.
Hold on, are we going Tad ball or are we going George ball?
We're going George ball. That's how confident I am, bitch.
Okay.
A Gillette, bitch, whatever.
I didn't even think he went to the bullpen yet.
You probably should. Will you look on the board and see?
Yeah, what mat was it?
He's on. Stay right here for me. He's on 4. So I'm, with the points being so close now, I'm really confident having George Valadares coming up. I think he's in the best place mentally that he's been, coming off the Nogi Hands victory 4 months ago. This is definitely the guy that I want in the pocket for when it comes to the score being close. So mentally, he's in a great place. Physically, he's in incredible shape, and I think that we're definitely looking at like a solid goal for him. So I feel really confident about that.
Let's go.
Keep it. Keep it.
Nice on it. Look great, George.
Don't go let it down,
Try, 2 points, try, 2 points.
See him? He went, All you gotta do is when you ankle lock him, you can't let him compress you or fold you. You just gotta get back to your shit. He'll, listen, if it's by here, he'll fleet him out because he doesn't understand the rules.
Get under you. Get right back. Get right back. Let me go. Turn right. Take it back. Legs back. Take it back. Get in the end. There it is.
Let's go! 2 times.
Good job, man.
Marcel Pomaski pontou $5. Report Suzuki. Sai agora com mais score. Report Suzuki.
Good.
It's black and white.
You're gonna have to edit this.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna leave myself out of the whole thing. It was good. That was awesome. Good, man. How'd that feel? Felt really good. Felt cool just having the whole team there, and I know Heath wanted to win the team trophy, so that felt really good for that reason. Like, that hopefully, like that contributed to us getting first place as a team. That's a bigger goal. So, I'm gonna do the open now, get another 9 hopefully. I'm trying to be like you.
Damn, 2 times. Timmy 2 times right here. Hey, no, yeah, hey, instead of Timmy, hey, Tiago 2 times. Hell yeah.
Fifth year in the semi. Very tough. Did really good. You're all over those motherfuckers, bro. You're so fun. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Mama's in wrestling.
Yo. Can you talk about George and all the fucking hard work
He's giving me goosebumps, bro. Like, seriously, it's like
him with like behind the scenes that no one knows about.
doing everything, pumping the team up, making sure everyone's on course, making sure that everyone feels good, checking on every single person, never doing anything for himself, only for the team. Is that what you mean? Everything. The man edits all night. He's trying to show me what to do, and the other night we were editing for like 7 hours, and he does it every single day. He trains full time still, does stuff for the guys. He's incredible. Comes out here, he wins today. At no point before this did I ever think that George was going to lose. Like him telling me 100%, he said, no, I'm going to win, this is my time, this is my time. In his mind, he 100% knew that this was his day, and he was going to be the fucking medium heavyweight purple belt champion. 2 times.
It wasn't my first tournament, but my first big tournament.
That's it. That's it.
Is it the best feeling in the world? It's pretty good. Feels good. It's nice. Now,
Yeah, he did a great time.
hey, gotta win this team trophy for Heath, man. That's the big picture. Hopefully,
You can come and fucking clutch with that gold real quick. You cash out real quick. Troy cashes out in his division and second place. We got it.
best team in the world.
Hey, listen, this is your time, bro.
Let's go.
Let's go. Do it.
Let's get it.
2.
Relax, Alejandro, relax. 40 seconds left. You're up 11.
It's over, bro. You got it.
Wrist flight, Joe. Wrist flight the whole time. Wrist control the whole time. Wrist control, wrist control. Back to the body triangle. Back to the body triangle.
Hey, if it hurts your knee, don't do it.
Wrist control, Joe, and then we're going to go for the choke. We got time, buddy.
Respira, respira. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Throw by, throw by, throw by. Tyler. Cole. Cole's right there, he's Tyler. Tell Tyler, good job for me, please, guys. Thank you, thank you.
Way to go, Alejandro. Good shit. Let's go. Let's win.
So getting into my marriage, I gave everything to that life, to my marriage, and to her, and I did everything right. It wasn't everything. It wasn't just like me saying I was doing everything right. Like I really tried to do everything right. Never screwed around on her. Never cheated. Never talked to any other girl. And we were together for like four years, and then we got married, and we were together for about 1 year. And halfway through the first year, I found out that she had been cheating on me with a couple people, and a couple of them unfortunately were good friends of mine, and it really crushed me real bad. It hurt me in a different type of way. It hurt me not just because I cared about her a lot, but it hurt me because
my friends were unloyal to me. So my wife at the time was unloyal to me, and my people that I thought that were close friends of mine were unloyal to me, and it hurt me real bad. I didn't really know what to do. I had given myself everything in my mind and my body to my marriage and that lifestyle, and it just really didn't. Things just didn't work out, and I really didn't know what I was going to do with myself. And we had split, and I had packed all my things in my car, and I was going to leave and just drive to California and figure it out and start my MMA career, start doing jiu-jitsu out there. And Heath reached out to me. He didn't even we weren't even really super close. He was just really just a mutual friend of mine, and he called me and he offered me a new life, more or less. He offered me the opportunity. He said, listen, give me 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks with you, Alejandro, before you drive 36 hours to California. Give me 2 weeks with you. I'm only an hour and a half drive from St. Louis. Give me 2 weeks with you. You can live in the gym for free and sleep on the mats. After 2 weeks, if it's not something you want to do, I'll help you move to California. So I said, you know what, it's only 2 hours away. Fuck it. I drove down there to Mount Vernon, and I never left. Been there ever since. And what Heath really did for me was all he did was help me get over a girl. And but to me, it was like he gave me a new life, you know. And Heath saved so many people's lives, like really saved their lives, man. It's from the brink of death, from everything, you know. And to me, he just helped me get over someone that broke my heart, you know, my friends that betrayed me, you know. And it was like he saved my life. To me, it was like he gave me a new life. So for us to win, not just as a team, but for Heath Pedigo, it would mean everything. We're hungry, we're ready, and we want this more than anything. This is the year.
We got a lot of second places today, and I think some of the teams that are behind us kind of caught up a little bit, but I think by the end of the day, we might win the team trophy.
What are you guys going to do after you guys win?
Panda Express. What do you mean? What kind of question is that?
I'll tell you something they don't tell you about jiu-jitsu tournaments. My back. These floors are killing my back. Have you ever been in Couch's closet? If you go to Couch's closet and you like go to the corner where he throws things at, it's like that. It's like that.
We got the best man. We got it. Don't put your hands back. Don't put your hands back. Take that ball.
My mom had took me to a babysitter and went out and got too high on whatever you can imagine, and she didn't come back for me that day. So my mama came and got me and picked me up and adopted me, got my name legally changed to her last name and all that good stuff. And then her husband at the time, his name was Chuck, who was my aunt's dad, passed away of a heart attack when I was 4 at the age of 66. So that kind of took the the role of a father figure, the role of a male influence in my life out of the picture, and that's something I've always wanted ever since I was a little kid, is to be able to look up to somebody like that and to be able to follow somebody's lead that I respect in such a honorable position. Coming here and being able to be one of Heath's students and be one of Heath's close friends has did that for me, has gave me that bravado I needed. I felt like I needed to add to my character and to help me have a lot of self-reflection and learn how to treat other people the right way. He's did that for me, and not only has he did that for me, he's helped me become so much better at jiu-jitsu. It's unfucking believable. I don't think I could ever repay him, honestly, regardless of how much money I ever made or how much fame I ever had. I don't think there's much I could do besides go out there and leave it all on the line on the mats for him, you know. Last year we took the gravy off the stove too early. This year we're coming in on a gravy train with biscuit wheels.
It's cool. I actually, probably my favorite part of today though was Couch getting into his leg locks and submissions while looking like he's making like breakfast in the morning. He's like still sleeping. It's like going up to the guys and like scooting underneath them. So that was probably my favorite part today. I'm totally over the floors in my back though. So that means the ride home's gonna suck. But we might be riding home with the team trophy. So that's cool.
Dallas, Texas is actually Troy's hometown, and it's where we have our PSF affiliate location. Troy's the head coach there, and the whole team's here. His entire family's here. All his friends, they're just here to support him and cheering him on. And he's never won a major, so this would be his first major IBJJF victory, and it would just be incredible to see him win. On top of the fact that he'd be contributing 9 points to the team trophy, which would be huge because it's going to be close. Here wrapping up the second day, so we'll see how he does out there, man. I have a good feeling that he's just going to wreck it, and he's going to bring home the gold medal.
Hey! Do it again. We do it again. Hey! Not bad, Troy. Hey! 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 Nice. Last minute, Troy. Last minute. Strong space. Hey. Hey. There we go. Whoa. Hey. 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 Troy, 1 minute. Final minute! Get to him! 1! Hey! One more, Troy. Hey! Hey! Right, go left! Misdirection, Troy, misdirection! Fake! Lift it! No disconnection, Professor! Pressure on! Sucker your right hand out, throw in by, go side to side. Posture up, chest down, posture up, yes! There's no fit, He has to do something! Let's fucking go! needed that. It was a good one. It was a good one to have. 9 points. 9 points. Let's go.
What's the big deal?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Felt good, dude. I always come up short, so fuck.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time. You're a champion.
Yeah, that's it. It's emotional. It's giving all over.
Fuck that, I take that shit.
Woo, why are you crying?
Fuck, dude, I never win anything.
You
Fuck.
did win. You won today.
How'd
You're a
you
fucking
know?
champion, bro.
Yeah.
And your mom got to watch it.
Yeah, I know. Fucking feels great.
Shout out to PSF. They changed my game. Thank you for everything. That's all I got, man. Fuck it. We're number one. We're gonna win this bitch.
Hanging out with my Daisy Fresh boys, Daisy Fresh crew. Mad love and appreciation for what you guys do. It's all about success and Panda Express. See, whenever you're hanging out with certain kind of people, you gotta know what they do, right? Especially when you're fucking around with the Daisy Fresh crew, right? Because whenever I sit up there and watch Satch video, man, it leaves me in stitches. But I know my man's right here when he's choking people out, he's checking out a few of their bitches, right? So I gotta say thank you to, some Pedigo submission fighting. That's all I gotta say. Oh, except for one more thing. Hey!
Fucking amazing.
Man.
Getting out of the way of that.
Oh shit!
No, not again! Not again! Did that shit to me at Kassan!
I didn't do no jiu-jitsu.
The first guy to
What
pick
you
you
say?
up.
Hey, let me go. I'm about to get a hold of Troy real quick, dude. Guess what? Blake him.
It's all paying off because he believed in it from the beginning. So for it to all come together, it's special for all of us. But it's the most rewarding thing for me is being able to watch Heath achieve his goals. 20 years in the making. So it's changing history in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu forever. And that's all thanks to Heath Pedigo. And we owe it to him, and the sport owes it to him.
The greatest days ever in my jiu-jitsu life, and I lost my first match.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming for Heath. He's been building this for, well, I got my black belt last year. It's been about 10 or 11 years then, so he's been building it that long, and man, dreams are coming true today. A whole bunch of them.
They're over there. I'm trying to do good.
Professional. I'm trying to hold it together.
Even getting emotional.
Until you find out we didn't win.
Oh, fuck, dude. That's not funny.
I'm gonna get the whole thing.
For the 2021 Adult Male Pan Nogi Championship, in 3rd place, Atos Jiu-Jitsu. In 2nd place, Checkmat. And in 1st place, Pedigo.
Best coach in the fucking world, baby. Best coach in the fucking world. No doubt. No doubt. Number fucking one. Number one coach in the world. Best in the fucking whole world.